Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into another edition of Key Town Sports, the remaining season outlook of the NBA. And the team that I am covering now is the Boston Celtics. Now, the Boston Celtics, they won over the Cleveland Cavaliers last night. First off, I'm going to give you all of the names who are on the Boston Celtics roster. First, we have Jaylen Brown, J.D. Davidson, Sam Hauser, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, Luke Cornett, Drew Peterson, Kristaps Porzingis, Peyton Pritchard, Neemias Quetta, Baylor Sherman, Jaden Springer, Jason Tatum, Xavier Tillman, Jordan Walsh, Anton Watson, and Derek White. So that is who is all on the Boston Celtics. And let me tell y'all something about the Boston Celtics. Coming into the season, I had them ending the season in with the top spot in the East, and they still have a chance. They are 4.5 games back with 30 games left. So all in all, and like I said, the Boston Celtics only competition in the East is the Cleveland Cavaliers because I believe the New York Knicks are gonna fall by the wayside. Indiana, they don't have the type of defense to defend the Boston Celtics. Because remember last season, Indiana made it to the Eastern Conference Finals and they got swept by the Boston Celtics. So, not too much competition there. I just want to focus on the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, as we can see, and when you look at the statistics for the Boston Celtics, you have Jason Tatum averaging 26.8 points per game, Jaylen Brown 23.1, Kristaps Porzingis 19.2, Derek White 16.2, Peyton Pritchard 13.7, Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is strictly in there for defense, y'all. So he is not going to be scoring, 10, 15 points consistently. He is strictly there for defense. He's averaging currently at this point in the season 11 points. Al Horford, he's the he is the center. He is averaging 8 points. Sam Hauser 7.5 points. Neemias Quetta 5.1. Luke Cornett 5.1. Drew Peterson 2.7, Jaden Springer 1.7, Jordan Walsh 1.6, Jaden Davidson 1.2, and Baylor Sherman 1 point, Xavier Tillman 1 point. So that's all the scores who are on the Boston Celtics right now. So let me get into last night's game. Last night's game, we know that the Boston Celtics wanted to come out and make a statement, and I believe that they did that. That the statement that they made is, we know that the Cleveland Cavaliers are a good team, but we know that we are the reigning champions, and they still have to come through us in order to make it to the finals. That is what I saw last night, and that is exactly how the Eastern Conference Finals are going. Well, excuse me, the Eastern Conference playoff bracket is going to be, because both of these teams, the Cavaliers and Celtics, they are going to meet in the finals unless there's a team that I am not emphasizing enough that beats the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first or second round. Because let me tell you, we have the Celtics, they are 36 and 15. The the Cleveland Cavaliers are 40 and 10 right now. So Celtics are back 4.5 games. The Celtics have two more times to play the Cavaliers before the postseason starts. So, and both games are in Boston. So we can pretty much, I'm just gonna pretty much pencil those in as wins. So now we are, when we fast forward to April, so in about 6 weeks, when we fast forward in about 6 weeks, we are going to see the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers fighting for that top spot over the last 2 or 3 weeks of the regular season. It's gonna be a nip and tuck battle to get to that first spot. So now, let me tell you about last night's game. Last night's game, we knew that every game, when it comes to the Celtics, it's going to be a game of runs. Like I always have heard, when it comes to the NBA season, it is not a it is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It is not a track meet, it's a marathon. You have to play all 82 games. Like I said, basically the regular season, it is just a long, I said this last year. Basically, the NBA regular season, it is just a long preseason to get you ready for the time that matters. The postseason, you have 16 wins in order to get the Larry O'Brien trophy. And 82 game regular season, it's preparing you for the playoffs. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's not much you can learn about a team from a win in February than you can in March or April. So, the Celtics, we all know that the Celtics are going to be in the thick of things. But what I like what they are doing this year is, if the threes aren't going in the basket, they are switching things up a little bit. They are packing the paint, attacking the paint, going down low, and they are very efficient, more efficient than they have been in the last 3 years on the offensive side of the court when it comes to offensive efficiency and scoring consistently. So when we look at the Boston Celtics, we know that they are going to be in the thick of things, and I expect Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown to just increase their level of play like they have done the last 4 years in the playoffs. So I expect the Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers to be nip and tuck, top two teams in the East. Let's see who is going to be in that number one spot in the Eastern Conference come late March, early April. I can already tell you that this is going to be an entertaining playoffs for the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. Anybody can come out of the West, but only two teams can come out of the East, and that's Cleveland or Boston. So, and as of that, that is my team outlook for the Boston Celtics. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notification bell to get notified of all of my reaction videos, shows, and content. And please like, share, and follow Key City Sports. We are having a live Super Bowl prediction show tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. So you do not want to miss it. I am going to go down a list, a bevy of things that can happen in Super Bowl 59. And I'm going to give you the ultimate X factors for both the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. But that is in tomorrow's show. And I'm going to give my prediction who is going to win the Super Bowl at the end of tomorrow's Instagram live show. Also, for YouTube on Friday, I will be doing a Super Bowl prediction show. So we have shifted from the NBA season outlook to strictly the Super Bowl. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, I'm not going to be covering anything. Sunday, I'm going to be out. Everybody, please be safe. And I'm going to say this for the rest of the week. Everybody, if you have Super Bowl functions that you are going to go to, please be safe because I want to see everybody in here. I want to see my audience back and ready to go come Monday morning. So please be safe when you go out this weekend. And that is my final message. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notification bell to get notified of all of my reaction videos, shows, and other content. Please like, share, and follow Key City Sports on Instagram. And remember one last thing, the key is always on time.